Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Liu Yuning's success was never about luck, it was built on reliability. Many people see Liu Yuning as the perfect rags to riches success story. A former street singer with no famous family, no prestigious education, and no powerful connections somehow became one of the most recognizable names in Chinese entertainment. To outsiders, it looks like he simply caught the right wave at the right time. But when you take a closer look, his journey tells a very different story. His success was never built on luck alone. Instead, it was built on consistency, professionalism, and an extraordinary commitment to delivering results. Liu Yuning entered the entertainment industry with almost every disadvantage imaginable. He had no formal acting education, no influential mentor opening doors for him, and none of the resources that many celebrities rely on at the beginning of their careers. Most people expected him to enjoy only temporary popularity as an internet singer before eventually fading away. Instead, he gradually became one of the industry's most dependable artists. His reputation first grew through original soundtracks for television dramas. While fans often focus on popularity or streaming numbers, producers care about something much more practical. They want an artist who can work efficiently, meet deadlines, avoid unnecessary problems, and deliver music that enhances their productions. Liu Yuning earned that reputation because he consistently excelled in all those areas. Whenever he received a new host assignment, he didn't simply record the song and leave. He carefully studied the original novel, read the script, and analyzed every character's emotional journey before stepping into the recording studio. Even after recording, he would repeatedly adjust tiny details, changing the tone of a single lyric or the timing of one sentence, until he felt everything perfectly matched the story. Just as importantly, he became known as someone who was easy to work with. He respected schedules, communicated clearly, never created unnecessary drama, and always fulfilled his commitments. In an industry where delays and last-minute changes are common, reliability became one of his greatest strengths. That reliability explains why production companies kept returning to him. Around 2018, many internet celebrities were making enormous amounts of money through live streams, endorsements, and short-form content. For many influencers, becoming famous happened almost overnight, and chasing quick profits became the obvious choice. Liu Yuning chose a much slower path. Rather than focusing solely on internet fame, he continued building his musical career step by step. He released albums, held concerts, and recorded an enormous number of drama soundtracks. Over just a few years, he participated in more than 200 hosts. That number sounds impressive, but the more important point is what it represents. Every song was another opportunity to improve his skills, strengthen relationships with production teams, and build trust. Instead of depending on occasional lucky breaks, he treated every project as another brick in a much larger foundation. Because of that foundation, bigger opportunities naturally followed. Landing the Chinese promotional song for the FIFA World Cup wasn't simply a lucky coincidence. It was the result of years spent proving that he could consistently produce high-quality work under pressure. When international opportunities appeared, decision-makers already knew they could rely on him. His acting career followed a remarkably similar pattern. Internet celebrities often face heavy prejudice when entering acting. Many audiences assume they rely entirely on popularity rather than genuine talent. Liu Yuning understood those criticisms, but instead of arguing online, he chose to improve himself. He reportedly hired acting coaches to accompany him during filming, spent countless hours studying scripts, memorized not only his own lines but also those of his co-stars, and repeatedly rehearsed emotional scenes until they felt natural. Rather than depending on inspiration, he relied on preparation. His supporting role in The Long Ballad became one of the first performances that changed public opinion. Later, despite facing widespread criticism before the release of A Journey to Love, he gradually won audiences over with convincing action scenes and increasingly mature emotional performances. His later role as Wei Xiao in The Prisoner of Beauty further demonstrated how much he had grown. Viewers praised his ability to balance strength and vulnerability, proving that his improvement was the result of years of dedicated effort rather than temporary popularity. As his acting became stronger, criticism didn't disappear, it simply changed. Early critics questioned whether he deserved acting opportunities at all. Later, they focused on tiny imperfections. Yet this evolution actually reflected his progress. The more capable he became, the harder it was for critics to attack his overall ability. His achievements gradually spoke louder than any online debate. Another reason Liu Yuning has earned widespread respect is his professionalism during difficult situations. When news about his previous marriage became public, many expected his team to release carefully worded statements or shift attention elsewhere. Instead, Liu Yuning personally addressed the issue during a live stream. He apologized to his former wife for the unwanted attention brought into her private life and accepted responsibility himself rather than allowing others to become targets of criticism. That response revealed something many people admire about him: accountability. Instead of protecting only his public image, he focused on protecting the people around him. That decision strengthened his credibility far more than any carefully crafted public relations strategy could have. The same attitude appears in countless smaller moments throughout his career. During live streams, he has repeatedly encouraged fans not to spend excessive money supporting him. On film sets, colleagues often describe him as approachable and respectful. Stories about him caring for crew members and supporting background actors may never become major headlines, but they contribute to the image of someone who has remained grounded despite his success. Ultimately, Liu Yuning's career offers an important lesson. His greatest advantage was never extraordinary talent or exceptional luck. It was his willingness to master the small details that others overlooked. He consistently delivered high-quality work, treated people with respect, accepted criticism by improving rather than complaining, and chose long-term credibility over short-term gains. Many people dream of overnight success, but very few build careers that last. Liu Yuning's journey reminds us that sustainable success rarely comes from a single lucky opportunity. It comes from showing up every day, improving a little more each time, and becoming so dependable that people naturally choose to work with you. For ordinary people, that may be the most valuable lesson of all. You don't need perfect connections or extraordinary advantages to build a meaningful career. If you consistently do difficult things well, exceed expectations, and allow your results to speak louder than your words, opportunities will eventually find you. Luck may open a door once, but reliability is what keeps that door open for years.